Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from createyourself.today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. And it's Monday, and it's a new week, it's a new day, and it's time to get after it. Get after what's important for you. Because at the end of the day, guys, what really matters is, was your day meaningful to you? Did it mean something, or you just passed the time? Because every day is precious, guys. We are never getting it back. We are never getting anything back. And that's why it's important to make every day as much as possible, as meaningful as possible, and say yes to things that matter. Yes to things that you want to experience more of. And there is no right or wrong way of doing that or living your life, but you just gotta feel like it's meaningful to you. Like you are doing things that are right for you, and that every moment you choose to be alive, not just passing the time. And on that note, today we are doing some reading from my blog. If you haven't yet checked it out, check it out. I write every week or sometimes more often. I've been writing for several years, so there are quite interesting pieces that even I don't remember already because I wrote them several years ago. And they reflect my journey, also my health journey, while I study nutrition and health and healthy living and food. It just get my own life experience, my own life education. In this life, guys, we are in school. And the purpose of this life is to learn certain lessons. And I don't know who designed it this way and how exactly it's all designed. But it seems from all the evidence we have that we all have our lessons that we need to learn through living our life and making certain choices, very often making the wrong choices before we learn how to make the right choices, the choices that move us forward and make our life richer and move our life forward. So anyhow, let's just get into reading our blog, and then also along the way I'll explain to you a few points how I came to these conclusions. Angela's rules for food and life. Fat loss without diets, macros, and meal planning. We make choices, and then choices make us. How are you going to accomplish that? Getting photoshoot lean without tracking calories and macros? I'm pretty lean, but would like to get shredded and don't seem to be able to do that. Just a regular conversation in the comments on my Instagram. Like, life is all about making choices. Every day you make millions of them. Sometimes you make them by actively choosing something. More often though, you make choices by doing nothing or going for a default. You choose without realizing it. And then you wonder how the heck your life turned out this way. You definitely didn't choose it, and yet you did. Every time you said yes to another piece of cake when the first one was more than enough for flavorful experience and joy. Every time you decided to watch another movie instead of going out for a bike ride because the weather wasn't perfect. Every time you decided to buy what was the most convenient instead of what was best for you. Every time you decided to say yes to a job because it was offered to you instead of getting out there, getting after the job that your heart thinks about. Every time you decided to get into a relationship or to get married because it was the time and because he was good enough instead of spending time to know yourself and to learn what kind of partner you truly wanted, looking for them till you find them, knowing exactly what you wanted. Every time I put a piece of food in my mouth, like this Parmigiano Reggiano in Parma, Italy, followed by ham and balsamic tasting, and a couple of pieces of ravioli at a hidden and a beautiful Campania trattoria, every time I put a piece of food in my mouth, I know why I do it. I know what the future looks like with these food choices. I know what kind of body these foods will create, what health, what energy levels. I don't fool myself. I choose because of what I want to experience and have in life, because today's choice is tomorrow's present. I want to read this again, guys, because it's really important. Today's choice is tomorrow's present. You're not going to arrive, that's just me talking, not going to arrive to some future without you taking actions. And these actions take place today. So what you choose today, what you do today will create your life. It doesn't matter what you think, how positive you think or how negative you think. Your actions will dictate your future, will create your future. So it doesn't matter whether you think you're choosing at the moment or you're not choosing at the moment, but whatever action, whatever choice you make, that's going to define your future. I'm continuing. Maybe it's because I'm naturally a visionary. I connect my present choices with the future easily. Maybe it's because I've been studying nutrition and food for 2 decades that now I know exactly how it's going to end. Maybe it's because I'm such an introvert and I think about things more often than others. I don't know why. But every time I make a choice, I know it. I feel it. I can almost see it, see how it ends and where it leads. So instead of asking myself whether I should or shouldn't eat it, I ask myself, what do you want? What do you really want? And choosing between feeling and looking my best and on the top of the world, phenomenal in fact, and eating summer food for variety of experience or because it's there, it just doesn't compare. When I have a day of food experiences, like this day in Parma, I enjoy it fully. It's one in a lifetime kind of experience, and then I get back to my routine. I don't eat much the next day, the body welcomes so much needed rest of too much food. I go back to eating my staple foods, lots of veggies and fish that I truly enjoy. I made all this planning, my exact behavior in this scenario years ago. So it's no struggle at all. No decisions, no willpower, no choice making. Just choices made in advance. Because they work for me, for the future I'd like to live in. Back to our tracking question. How am I going to get magazine cover lean without tracking? Choices. These days I like to call them rules. Angela's rules for food and life. Some of them for the task at hand. 18 hours of fasting, 1-2 meals a day, no snacking, training before noon, eating between noon and 6 p.m., Sunday 42-hour fasting. For each meal, unlimited non-starchy veggies, 500 grams of whole protein-rich foods per day, like fish, meat, eggs, etc. Extras, nuts, oils and butters, Parmigiano Reggiano, avocados, 100% chocolate, olives, 2 servings per day only. What if there is a holiday family, friends dinner, you should ask yourself, do you want all the food, or just the time with the family is what you want to enjoy the most? Enjoying the food. Have lots of veggies, protein-rich food first. Enjoy any food you want. Eat slowly. Have a light, no eating day the next day. So either, eat a little or no food at all. Depends on how you feel and what you do. Get back to your routine. Enjoying the time. Make the best choices from what's available. Enjoy the activities, conversations, connections, and then get back to your routine. Going on a romantic getaway, want to relax, enjoy everything, food including? Set a start date for the party. Set a finish date, all in advance. Get back to your routine on schedule, making adjustments as needed. It's actually simple, as you can see. Know what you want, health, body, fitness. Pre-make choices, predefine your routines in advance, not at the hot moments. Make decisions once, know why you made it, build your environment around your choices, making them easy and obvious. I have rules and predefined choices for every area of my life important for me. My family and friends, my romantic relationship, my health and fitness, my sleep, my work and career, my wardrobe, aisle or window seat on the airplane, fish or chicken, still or sparkling, sweet or savory, well done or medium rare. Unlimited choices don't make your life better or richer unless you know how to make choices that work better for you, for the life you want to experience. When you realize that more of food, clothes, travel, people doesn't equal more happiness, a better life, and life lived well, you might start choosing better. Choosing one-of-a-kind Michelin-starred dinner instead of an inclusive buffet. What's next? So what's important for you in different areas of your life? What do you want to experience? Pre-write your choices for each situation you are struggling with. Need some advice and help from a coach? So yeah, that I can tell you by myself without reading it. So this whole blog, guys, is about choices. Is about how it's actually pretty easy to stay lean and healthy and eat healthy and have a healthy lifestyle when you make choices in advance, not when you're sitting on your sofa and it's raining outside and it's time to go and work out, but it's raining outside and you might start to play games with you like, oh, it's raining, let's stay inside, it's safe. No, guys. You should predefine those choices and stick with your choices unless it's one-of-a-kind situation, you're sick and you can't really go and it makes sense not to go and allow your body to recover. That's a different story. But if it's just rain, there is always going to be rain or something else. There is always going to be a valid excuse not to do things that you want to do because you want the future, a certain kind of future. And at the end of the day, guys, I'm not saying everyone should be working out every single day. What I'm saying is, if you want to have a fit and a healthy body, understand that it comes with certain choices. And if you don't make those choices, don't get frustrated that you are not getting the future you want. Because if you want to be really, really lean, if you want to be really, really fit, you're not going to be living like someone who's eating donuts every day. It's just not happening, guys. No matter how you want it to happen, it's not going to happen. There are no miracles like this in life. So just understand this, that each result, future you want to have in your life, you want to experience, it comes with certain choices that you got to make today. Not in a year from now, not in a month from now, not even tomorrow. You got to make them today while you're eating, not tomorrow. And you got to do them consistently to build that future and to have those results for your life. So take this experiment today, guys. I'm not asking you to do anything else, but only this experiment. Today, every time when you are making a choice, try to kind of also slow down yourself, because every time, you do something like eating that you do every day, a lot of choices seem to be automatic. So you just do what you usually do. But no, slow down for those moments that matter to you and ask yourself, does it lead to the future that I want to have, to the body that I want to have, to fitness that I want to have, to career that I want to have, to relationship that I want to have, to the business that I want to have? Does this choice create the future that I want to live? And if it does, then make this choice. And if it doesn't, then maybe you should make a different choice. And see how the day lived with choices that lead to the future you want will make you feel, and how it's going to end, and what kind of feelings it's going to bring into your day, into your life, and into your tomorrow. So take this practice seriously and do this. So every time there is a choice, ask yourself, like, does it lead to the future that I want to live in? And if it doesn't, make a different choice. Because as my new journal says, remember, we always have a choice. Or in Italian, because I'm in Italy, ricorda, ci rimane sempre una scelta. So choices, it's all about choices. The difference between you and Oprah and Jeff Bezos and Sarah Blakely, or whoever it is you admire, Richard Branson, the difference between you and them is nothing more than how they choose to spend their time and what choices they make in different situations. So be sure that at least you choose your own choices, not just going with defaults or automatic behavior and then wonder where this life comes from. I didn't choose it. And that's it for today, guys. So, also wanted to share with you something personal. Right now I'm sitting in an apartment, and in Bologna there was a lot of rain. And so right now there is no electricity, and my phone is going to die soon. So I'm waiting for the workers to fix it, and I could be like all depressed and stressed, but let's be honest, like, I'm not in a position to do anything about it. I'm not going to be the one who fixing it. So I did everything I could to organize the repair work, to fix it as soon as possible. And now I'm letting it go. And I'm trusting it's gonna happen. I did my best, and I'm choosing to instead work on my podcast, to instead do as much work as possible, to go and work out, to occupy my time productively, because that will matter. And me stressing out about things that I don't control will not matter. And there is always a choice. And the choice will define the quality of your life. Because now I'm all relaxed. I'm already doing my podcast. I'm going to do some work. I'm going to work out. And before you know it, it's going to be fixed. And I'm going to feeling awesome. So that's the power of choice. It can actually make you happy if you didn't know that yet. So anyhow, take time today. Take this practice of choosing for the better future seriously. Make better for you choices every time you have an opportunity to choose. And we have a lot of those opportunities during the day. So make your unconscious choices conscious and choose the ones that work for your better future. So that's your homework and assignment for today, guys. And of course, as usual, till next time, eat better daily.